Got some new sneakers that tell you how much oomph you've got in your dunk, and Lauren Goode's going to tell us all about it.
I think that, would you like these sneakers? Would you like basketball sneakers that tell you how high you jumped?
Well, you know, I feel lucky to be able to walk, you know, but I mean, tell us, because, you know.
Okay, so Nike back in 2006 introduced Nike Plus, which was this idea of the digitally connected athlete. You may be familiar with those little sensors that you can put into a Nike shoe, and then in earlier versions of it, it would send data to your iPod, and then there's a Nike GPS, Nike Plus GPS watch you can send data to and share the data with between your shoes and the watch and all that. Now what they've done is they've created a new Nike Plus sensor. It's a pressure sensor, and they're putting it in basketball shoes and training shoes. So these are for, you know, for pretty serious athletes. I mean, obviously casual athletes can use the sensors and enjoy these as well, but this is for people that really want to know, you know, about all of their movements, when their feet are leaving the ground, how high they're jumping, all sorts of other data that, you know, the sensors factor in, and they're adding them to these kinds of shoes.
This is great, but what I really need is something that'll make me jump higher.
So you need
know,
the
like
motivation.
Springs. No, any like springs on the bottom of the shoes.
But
this doesn't do that, does it?
No, they haven't gone that high tech yet.
And they just tell me.
It's interesting too, because when you think about high tech athletic gear, I feel that phrase is used a lot.
Yeah.
And it's often used to describe some type of material that maybe has a certain kind of breathability or lightweightness, or, you know, you hear about this around the Olympics.
Faster stripes.
Right? Yeah, exactly. You hear about it with, you know, swimming suits and snowboarding outfits and that kind of thing. But this is high tech in a different way. This is high tech in a way that it's actually tracking your digital data. And we should mention too that about a month ago, Nike came out with one of those rubber bands that you wear around your wrist, and it's meant to be worn all the time. It's lightweight, and it, you know, like the Jawbone Up or other type of bands that were out there, although the Jawbone Up isn't in production right now, but and that's supposed to, you know, help people track their daily activity as well. So it's all about the data tracking right now.
So the data tracking, so let's get back to the basketball boots. Well, this would be so terrible for me to wear, not because of the technology, because I would then know exactly how pathetic I was on the jumping front. See, I wouldn't be doing, that's not me. That is what I dream of, and I would love to think if I jump 2 inches off the ground that I've actually done that picture. But the truth is, I'll be like just this much, and, you know, and then, you know, then I'll know, and it'll be in, you know, in digital format. Do I really want that?
Maybe the trainers would be better for you. Maybe the training sneakers.
What would they do for me?
Well, if you were to go training, I suppose. If you were to go running, or you run stairs, perhaps, or you lift weights.
Well, actually, that'd be good for you in the office, because as you know, I'm running up and down stairs all day.
Yeah, they're great for cross training. But no, I think that they're, based on some emails I've gotten from people and some tweets from people, I think that some consumers are excited about this.
Have you tried these?
I have not tried them. They do not hit the market until June. The basketball sneakers are expensive. They will be, I believe, $250. So that's pretty steep for a pair of basketball sneakers. So I think that we're going to have to see how they work exactly, and whether or not consumers want to pay that kind of price for them.
These?
Well, so the sensor is being added to a brand of Nike sneakers that's already on the market called Hyperdunk.
Okay. Which are probably very expensive on their own right.
They're actually not incredibly expensive. You can go online right now and browse for Hyperdunk sneakers and get them at a pretty reasonable price for basketball sneakers. But I don't know like how much these will actually stand out, because the sensors are embedded in both shoes, like within the shoes.
And the reason I mention that is sometimes people get robbed of their shoes. School children,
right,
and that's a horrible thing. Don't do that. Don't rob people of their shoes. It's not nice.
Well, and also, so these speak to the iPhone. So they upload your data to the iPhone. For somebody that were to want these shoes, they would be rendered useless if you did not have an iPhone as well.
So what if you're really massive, right? You're a massive person, a bit overweight, you know? You know what I'm thinking of, and you're bouncing up and down in these shoes. Not you, obviously. What happens if the sensors break? What happens then?
That's a really good question, but I'm sure that Nike has taken that into consideration.
I mean, you'd have to be pretty big for that, but we know people like that.
I would think so.